Glitch City, 2070X AD. A city that shouldn't exist, a tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights who ensure that a corrupt government's laws are obeyed. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of the BTC-certified bar-coded Va-11. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. Alrighty guys, welcome back. It is day 20 of Daily Valhalla. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday, because we're getting actually really close to the end of the game here. We are on day 17, 16? I forget actually at the moment here. Let me see here. I think it's 16? Yeah, day 16. Perfect. Alright, let me do a couple of things over here on my phone. Mainly pull up a guide to make sure I'm getting the right drinks if I need it. We'll load up here our room. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing well? Let me know down below. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend and are excited to have me mess up my button inputs on my phone. Oh, I love it when I'm all over the place. It's great. Alright. Yeah, here we go though. Alright, I think we're all ready to rock and roll here. Yes. Fantastic. Alrighty. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10,000 or you'll be evicted. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work today. Have a very nice day. Click to dismiss this message. 4 says, "You've been chuckling since yesterday." Jill says, "Wiener." Alright, let's read our news today, chat. What do we got here in store for us? Yick, the final remaster, leads the video game charts by Lana Smithy. The newest remaster of 2016's Yick, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remastered. Full chart including lifetime sales: Yick, the final remaster, 3.5 million new; Hatsune Miku Project Remaster, 1.5 million new; Sting's Face Remastered, 950,000 new; Water Pro Wrestling G, 500,000 and 950k? Interesting. Water Pro Wrestling G. Water Pro Wrestling. What a strange idea. I'm just trying to think of how do you have pro wrestling in water? I want to know. Anyways, last entry here is Dang It, Rome Paul. Not sure who that is. 400,000 and 1.2 million. Jill says, this is the third final this year for Yick. Crazy how it'd be like that. Woman marries anime pillow, nobody is actually surprised, by Lana Smithy. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wall can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Give her the times, Grandma. 4 asks, wanna marry me? Jill says, can't marry your own son. Because that would be the first weird thing about that. First Space Colony plans to develop its own army, by Lana Smithy. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Elder Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Jill says, Alice Rabbit is in space too? Amazing. Alrighty. And with that, our news is caught up. We have just enough money to pay rent, but rent is in 2 days. We got a little bit of time to get a little bit more and be ready for anything that comes our way. Alrighty, Shay, you guys ready? Let's go to work. Wednesday, December 28th. Good evening, says Jill. Ah, Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers, says Dana. Firecrackers? Asks Jill. It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the... Yeah, good idea. Go ahead and go get some firecrackers, says Jill. I'll be back in a bit, says Dana. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved, says Gillian. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care, says Jill. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. In and out, just like that. Anyway, let's start. Alrighty, chat. What should I go for today in today's themes? Today's musical themes. You know what, let's go with Umamoto, why not? Immediately. Alrighty. Without any further ado, chat, time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice, says Jill. Yeah, shut up, says Ingram. Welcome in, Ingram. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? Asks Ingram. On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here, says Ingram. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard, says Ingram. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? Asks Ingram. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now, give me a Mars blast, says Ingram. A Mars blast for the guy that wouldn't come back twice. A Mars blast. All blended. This one is already big, so it's just 6 Bronson, 1 Powder Delta, 4 Flanergide, 5, that is accidentally wrong, and 2 Karmatrain, all blended. One of these is still enough to leave your face red like the actual planet, even though it comes out yellow. Spicy, manly, and strong. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. And sorry if I may interject, says Jamie. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance, says Jill. You're for like half his size. I could fight dirty, says Ingram. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. And what about it? Asked Ingram. Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Alright, let's try the suplex thing, says Ingram. Right. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. He's very used to doing gut punches. And what was the other one he just ordered? Mars blasts. He really picks like kind of weird drinks. Suplex. Here we go. All the rocks and mixed, and I can actually make this one big. Okay. Here. Good stuff. Like less burning, but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at, Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Needed to hide something? The second one. these to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution, says Jamie. Causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, and your gums, and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, I should have figured, says Ingram. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that didn't sound right, says Jill, because I guess he's like only a Mars Blast kind of guy from quickly. I feel like he has at one point ordered a regular gut punch, but I might be wrong. Alrighty. Here. Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though. I added a couple of extras in his, actually. This is Gillian. So where's the antibody unit they stuck with you, Jamie? Inside, like all the other maintenance systems. It could be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements, were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that twice, says Jill. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy, postulates Jamie. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people, says Jill. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me, says Jill. Alma. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? Now you'll be in a good mood, too. A bad touch for Alma. Man, we're goofy. We're goofy people here. I love it. I can make this one big. Barely. Here. Jill, you have such a pretty sense of humor. A petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, we'll put you in a good mood. Oh, yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to the court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Deanna started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Ava comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple, says Alma. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Deanna, don't you, says Jill. She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept in the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that, I mean, the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. There's a day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that I finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could. I admire her as somebody you know. Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. You haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Deanna who said all those things so many years ago is the same Deanna that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brantini, would you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. A Brantini? Alright, let's do it. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. It's Anna. Boo. Oh, hell no. This is a story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs, says Anna. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid all alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lip, says Anna. I don't know why she's like this. All of a sudden, she's got like a weird sense of timing and humor. Can I change the channel? Oh no, I can't change the channel, weirdly enough, when she's here. I know there's an explanation to that, but I always forget about that. That's kind of neat. Jill thinks, shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in her. She held her high. Wow. Oh my God. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. All right, enough. Enough? Ah, shit. Thanks, Jill. Peace out, says Anna. What a crazy little being. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point, says Joe. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right, yeah, a beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? I like Anna a lot, but she fucked with us too much. Here. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law. She got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright, says Gillian. Wah! You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now, says Gillian. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Oh, Jill, you're a little absorbed sometimes. We love you for it. It's now safe to keep playing, chat. Don't know if I'm gonna get this or not. We'll see. If I don't, I can't. Okay, so I can get an achievement here if I want to, but it'll take some finagling, and I might have to. Well, I might do it off stream and stuff, or I might do it off the recording. We'll see. It could be fine, but I would like to get it for you guys on camera, so I may do some fun video editing to get it in there if I feel like it. All right, Jill says it's less chilly today. Let's just rotate these. I always like rotating them so I get the full experience of whatever I put up for the day. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Hey, this is Norma. Ah, Norma. Whew. You're back, says Anna. Oh, fuck you. And Jill says, you do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Whew, she thought it was for her. Thank me, says Jill. Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting.
so thank you.
Don't worry about it.
I'll leave before it's too late outside.
Be careful.
Oh, so sweet, Susanna.
Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a Bleeding Jane, please. On it. Bleeding Jane for Gil. Is this, oh, it's Snowfall, okay. All blended. Let's make it a big one. Huh, that only gave me $200 on that one. Interesting. Either that or didn't count the 400. I'm not sure. I wasn't actually paying attention on the number. I'll have to look at that next time. Gillian says, thanks. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. Thanks, Jill. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character? I don't know. What are you? A cute girl, Susanna. Right. You okay, Jill? Making lots of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. All right, so a beer is $200. I should be up at $38,750 here if this actually gives me 400. No, it only gave me 200. Interesting. Thanks, says Gillian. Would you like to know if I showed you how I can interact with the environment, says Anna? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Oh, she changed the border of the game. I forgot she does that. Can't see anything, says Jill. You sure? Yup. Weird. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Ah, I messed it up. I'll have to serve Alma a thing here. You know what? Let's do that right now really quickly here. So we're gonna reload the very beginning. We're gonna skip through Ingram's stuff, but I'm gonna serve Alma a bad touch. Or I'm gonna serve her a beer. Or a flaming moai instead of her beer. When can I actually serve her a flaming moai, if at all? Is it like the first day that I have to serve her one? Oh, on the second day I see her. I have to give her a flaming moai. Well, hold on. We're gonna actually. What if I don't load here? Let me check out my guide here. Because we are missing a character right now. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, chat. We'll get up to the point where it might end, and then I'll reload the file and get everything. But I will also off camera load back and do the correct order because I don't want to miss the extra little bit of money we get from getting a no flaws kind of thing. So that's our plan, and that means you guys get a little bit of a longer episode too. Nobody expects a Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition. Ow! I bleed my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night, says Dorothy. Honey. Oh, hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. A fluffy dream for the Dorothy on the go. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I missed it. How did I miss it so early, I wonder? Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What, are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yup. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes, says Gillian. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please, says Anna. Man, she was in a rush, says Gillian. Okay, fuck that noise, says Data. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. Yeah, okay, we gotta reload it. I missed the, I can't believe I missed the drink thing there. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna go to work and we're gonna skip through some dialogue here. I was thinking I could do a really annoying thing and have, like, all our music be, like, really bad. But, no, I think I'll make it as normal as possible. Time to mix drinks and change lives. And by changing lives, I'm gonna skip through dialogue. Mars Blast. This one that's already big, right? Yes, okay. Yeah, on the bright side, guys, I got to show you how to skip through the dialogue twice in a row in 2 videos. If you guys don't know, you just press your control key on your keyboard. Alrighty, gut punch. All aged and mixed. And so this is $80. This is going to be $160 for $9.30, I think. No, weirdly enough, I'm only getting $80 for each of those. Weirdly. How strange. All right, bad touch for Alma. T. Bronson. Try to actually make it big. There we go. Here. And wrong. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Okay, cool. So this should be fine. Okay, we'll see how this works. On the bright side, though, I can just reload the, I don't actually need to save over my break here. I can just do this and keep going. But if things are right, I'll give a Bleeding Jane to Gil and a beer to him, and then we'll be fine, hopefully. Alrighty, you know, I'll just leave this why not? Bleeding Jane for Gil. Oops. One of the interesting things, too, is we're actually going to miss out on the fact that Anna's going to say, take care of Becky. If you guys don't know, that'll make sense in probably the future episodes here. Beer for Gil. Thanks, says Gillian. I kind of do like this, the grunge of the updated UI when she does it, which is kind of fun. Did I fuck up? I might have fucked up, I guess. I wonder if I have to give it to her and have it be correct, kind of thing. Alrighty, well, that's good to know. I missed out on the achievement. I'll have to go back to day 5, all the way back to day 5 in order to get the achievement if I wanted it. That's crazy that I gotta go back that far. I know I did get, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I can get one of them to, someone else here. Yeah, okay, Ooh, hey, hold on. Okay, weird, I swear the track slide here. I completely skipped over the dialogue here, but that's fine. I wonder... I'll go back afterwards and check our other file here and just see whether or not we actually get an interaction here with this person here in a second. All right, so weird. I swear the track slide here. Oh, I'm at a bar. Well, that's nice. On a hacking pilgrimage, serving a certain drink to a hacker will bring another hacker to the bar. Oh, I'm at a bar. Well, that's nice. Can I get you something? Let's have a brandtini. Sure, a brandtini for the mysterious visitor. I'm not sure if this is going to have any seizure warnings, chat. It might. And if it does, I'll try and get my best to make sure you guys are taken care of in terms of that. But I think we should be fine for the most part.
This seems right. What brought you here? I think it's better if my name remains a mystery for now. The registry says, error? Huh. The money's there, but the registry can't display the name properly. Still, what brought you here, mysterious person? I'm following Alice Rabbit's trail. I want to know how deep the hole goes. The hole goes. Words are hard. Trail? The massive leak of white knights, insider info from 2 weeks ago made it to global news. Curiosity got the best of me, so I started seeking the trail of the transmission. Do you work for someone then? No, you could say it's for fun. Alice Rabbit is quite the urban legend, and I wanted to study it. I see. Hey, would you say Alice Rabbit is a person or a group? Excuse me? Well, there are people who say that it might as well be a group instead of just a person. If it can be just a group, it can also be just a symbol. Everyone using the Alice Rabbit moniker could be doing so as a way of staying anonymous while projecting clear intent. I doubt it, though. Why? Alice Rabbit's actions are too consistent. They can't be a group, and if it's a group, it's most likely coordinated by just one person. Everything seems to fit an agenda, the attacks are too consistent, and use similar methods. Really? I guess it can be hard for most people to notice beyond the consistent usage of the same bunny avatar. But the way the attacks are executed is always in the same vein. Not that it makes it easier to track, actually. Its tracks only get dimmer and dimmer with each attack. Words are hard, wow. And so you came to check on what might be left behind from the last hacking job? A pilgrimage of sorts, if you will. Say, would you mind giving me a Zen Star? Sure. Let's give the mystery client a Zen Star now. Here. As nasty as I remember. So, what have you found? Can you share? Sure, why the hell not? I'm in a good mood. Well, whoever Alice Rabbit is, or are, they spent a lot of time planting seeds all over the city. Seeds. There's traces of the video being streamed from up to 23 different locations. All of them routers of different brands that blew up after the transmission. Every one of them using different ISPs, some even using internet providers from outside the city. There's even traces of programs that hacked into devices, giving it the means to access a network for as long as the broadcast lasted. Apparently, Alice Rabbit also accessed devices early to make sure they'd be turned on at the right time. Wow, the only thing without the transmission, the transmission was my old CRT, so yeah. Quite the craftsmanship, let me tell you. Left no trace whatsoever of where anything came from. Even if you look at the metadata in the leaked files left on all devices after the transmission ended, there's nothing. Perfect crime, then? Not perfect, compared to other attacks like the first leaks that started riots around here. This one is, sloppy. More specifically, the means of destroying evidence wasn't as effective as other occasions. But thanks to the commotion at the bank, any attempts to investigate further were curbed by the madness that followed. I see. Well, I must keep moving. Oh yeah. Name's Tomcat, by the way. Nice meeting you, says Jill. The registry cleared up too. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Alright, careful out there, says Gillian. Alrighty, chat, I'm gonna do some video magic and I'll be back here in a second once I got the other version here, because I didn't get the flawless service bonus. Alrighty, let me, I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, welcome back, guys. So one of the interesting things I realized is I did at some point in time give Alma a flaming moai in the correct point in time. So I went back in, I did everything from the break, and it worked. It just worked just fine. I don't know when I gave it to her, if it was on day 5 like I thought I did, but I think the one I have been worried about is Stella. So tomorrow's episode is going to have an instance where we probably will load to get the, what's the word I'm looking for? To get the flawless service bonus tomorrow. So, that out of the way though, total earnings have been $39,380. Drinks total $25.40. Mistakes 0. 30% commission for that is $762 with tips $500. Flawless service bonus of $500. And then Dana says all booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. I can't believe I messed up saying Dana when I said it basically right the first time there. Crazy. $300 from Dana. Today's total transfer, $2,062 for a total of $12,834 Dimmery dollar ooze. Let's go. Good stuff. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account is a necessary $10,000 or you'll be evicted. Jill's thinking a lot about Kira Mickey. Buying one of her posters will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a very nice day. 4 says, you've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jill says, jealous? $300, why not? I'll buy it. Alrighty.
Job on what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work today. Alright, let's go ahead and save, chat. It has been a good day. Alrighty. Guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I hope the editing isn't too weird considering I have to get us all back to where we were after the break, but it should be fine. It'll be fun. And I made a good experience where I learned that I needed to trust myself a little bit more. Other than that, though, stay safe, enjoy yourselves, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow for an eventful episode. Until then, though, stay safe, enjoy yourselves, and as always, remember, it is never goodbye. Just see you all later.